Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Trauma Bonding with Movies. I'm Eric, the dad.
I'm Georgia, the daughter.
We are kicking into episode 6 of The Last of Us, season 2. I am very curious to see how far they're going to get into hunting down Abby. Meanwhile, Ellie is playing pipe to knee cap games with Nora.
When you said pipe, I thought you were going to like make a smoking crack joke. I'm like, what are you talking about?
She was like a metal pipe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
full on, just like beating the shit out of Nora.
Yeah.
Nora's dead for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she's gotten infected, and then she's just going to beat the crap out of her just to get her anger out. So it'll be interesting to see how they bring Isaac into the story with this, if they do that this episode, or if it's going to be all a flashback. I'm kind of hoping it's not a flashback, because I want to further the story into how Ellie gets closer to getting into Abby, how I'm assuming Tommy is going to come into the scene here. Jesse's taken Dina back to the library or the theater?
Movie theater. Or not movie theater, just regular theater or whatever.
Paramount.
The Paramount Theater.
Ooh. That's where we saw Hamilton.
Yeah.
At the Paramount.
We needed closer seats. We'll get closer seats next time.
Yeah, totally.
It was way too far. Couldn't see shit.
Yeah, totally. All right, so we're going to kick it off here. Episode 6 reviews.
It'll be fine.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
These guys.
New characters.
No, you're not. I will.
She's got some serious hairdo. That kid.
Just go to your room. Stay there.
Is this young Joel and Tommy?
Oh, what?
It is! Damn, I'm good. This isn't
Did they
even
do
in the
this
game. No.
Fun.
It's just the flannel reminded me of Joel.
Oh. Is their dad a cop?
Wow. An 80s cop. He's probably doing cocaine on the side.
That was a real smoker's house. That ashtray would be
Yeah.
full of cigarettes.
Into a fight.
Okay.
I'm telling the truth.
No, you're not.
Tommy didn't do anything.
I talked to the kid you beat up, Joel. And the officers who got...
Oh.
You're not gonna hurt him.
What is he,
Sit down and have a
16?
beer with your dad.
Yeah. Is he going to be like, if you can shotgun this faster than me, I won't beat the shit out of Tommy? What's happening right now?
Some sick... I never did this as a father. I don't know where she gets these ideas.
You weren't a father in the 80s.
And then we went home. Just before I got out of the car, man. Just... broke my jaw.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
My mouth was wired shut for 2 months.
You know what it feels like.
Why do you do it?
Not why I'm telling.
Hurt people. That's why.
And I bit Tommy.
That doesn't make it right.
I don't know.
Could it be the Budweiser you're drinking right now?
Yeah, probably.
I hope you do a little better than me.
He's like crying out of guilt and remorse, but not changing his behavior, which makes his tears worthless.
Well, he hasn't hit his kid yet, so we'll see.
I mean, he just said that he has.
Well, he has to go on patrol, so he better finish his beer.
He's gonna go drive after having that beer.
No, he just had a drink. If anything, he wasted the beer.
Yeah. He had like 2 sips and left it out on the counter.
So, Joel saved Tommy from a beating.
Yeah, but...
Interesting.
Jeez. A little insight into Joel's history. That's interesting.
Yeah. perpetuating the idea that men don't process their emotions, their stress, and they take it out on their families in negative ways. And so, yeah.
It's interesting, too, because you can see, like, Joel still has that violent nature that his dad did.
Emmy alone, or Ellie?
She's with Dina?
Dina?
Oh, no, it's back to Joel because this is flashback
they just
episode.
Play with our freaking emotions.
That sucks.
They just... Oh, my gosh. Last of Us. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, Seth. What's up, dude?
What happened?
Oh.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Painkillers. She's all right. Come on.
Painkillers.
No.
Oh, the chemical burn.
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went.
What? Why?
No one
To
saw it. I was
cover
on
up the
my own.
bite.
And I took it off, and it was all red and melting.
Ew.
Like pork.
Who let this happen?
What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
I'm sorry.
She's like all high on meds. Like, smell like pork. Duh, you fucking moron.
That's hilarious.
Ouch.
That
Ouch,
hurts.
ouch, ouch. That would hurt so
but they don't
bad,
have
dude.
ice
She
there.
literally, like, put it on a pot and held it until she couldn't anymore. That is
it's like,
horrible.
It's like a kung fu. That's a 70s show for you younger people.
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Happy birthday, Eli.
Let's hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
Dude!
There you go.
Just like a little monster.
Dude, what a spaz.
Stay right there. I got something else for you. Close your eyes.
Don't wipe it off. Eat it. Dude.
You can't play guitar with your frosting fingers.
Mm-hmm. That is a very 15-year-old thing to do, though.
Open.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar. Used a Dremel to carve the, well, it's a rotary drill. Or could be a saw depending on the tip, but it was a pretty versatile tool.
Being very dadly. It's a rotary tip.
Versatile tool.
Yeah, wipe off your hands, you freak.
Later.
Let me hear something.
What do you mean, play it?
Oh, towel. Dude, go to the sink.
Yeah, don't wipe
Now you have
off
to wash the towel. The
frosting.
towel's trashed. Happy birthday, Eli.
Eli.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Your arm. I understand. Happy birthday, kiddo.
Oh, let's go back to the beatdown.
The beatdown.
One year though.
We're still in
Is
it.
it a bow and arrow?
Nope.
BBY 3.
No. Beat your ass 3 years before.
Wait. Is it a litter of kittens?
A lotter?
It's called a
You mean
litter.
a litter?
A lauder?
Really?
Really?
Right
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's so beautiful.
Looks amazing, dude.
Does anyone talk to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh, you
Dude.
mean dicks and vaginas?
Jesus.
I won't get pregnant if you let me train.
I won't get pregnant if you let me train.
Wow.
I want a motherfucking dinosaur! Joel, there's a museum.
Yeah, I know. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
That's hilarious.
I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur.
I'm on a dinosaur.
Remember in season 1, she was talking about how her favorite astronaut is Sally Ride. She wants to go to space.
This is what is called homeschooling.
It's true. We spent so much time at, like, parks and museums.
Totally, dude. Wow.
How's it smell in there?
Like space?
And dust.
Space dust. That is funny.
Like space.
It's a pretty long sequence just for her birthday. Mm-hmm. They're making us feel warm and loving and, like, emotional, and then they're going to rip our hearts apart. Well, they already have.
Yeah. It's like adding fuel to the fire for, like, rooting for her revenge.
I do okay.
It's all this, like, happy moments together, and it's, like, horrible because you know he's dead. She doesn't have him anymore.
Okay, now
That was
she's
very quick. 17.
17. Something's going to go on. She's going to be unhappy.
You can already tell by the lighting difference,
Oh.
like the fact that it's raining, that there's some sort of, like, emotional
I can
downturn.
see what's going to happen.
Oh.
She's going to be with the girl.
Joel, what the fuck?
Exactly. What the fuck?
No, wait.
It's Kat from the patrol earlier in the season.
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave.
Right.
Leave. Get out of there, Kat. Evac.
So all the teenage shit all at once, huh? Drugs and tattoos and
Yeah, she's got
Sex.
fucking weed.
experimenting with girls?
It wasn't sex.
We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
What?
I am myself.
Whoa. Okay, Joel. That was not an appropriate response.
And now I'm going to move out to the garage.
Yeah, that's one surefire way to cut someone from your life.
Dude.
She's like, and I'm done.
You may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't.
Oh, the dad line.
You don't own anything.
Yeah. It's a good point. Good argument.
Let's return that cycle of the whole I know what I know from my dad.
Sorry that I got a tattoo and smoked weed and fooled around with a girl. Except I'm not.
Maybe, Joel, you could apologize to her.
Yeah, she apologized to
For
you.
jumping to conclusions.
He has a hard time with apologizing for things,
Because
as we know.
Yeah, like change and growing and such.
And such.
It's such an awkward conversation. He, like, doesn't know how to have a deep talk with her.
Change and growing and such. Like moths and caterpillars.
It also kind of reminds me of, like, the fireflies, because moths are also
Oh
drawn
my gosh, this
to
character.
a flame or a light.
Right.
Earth abides. Is that what it
Are we
says?
going to show the scene where he kills her husband?
That probably means change and growth.
It probably means he's
that
no
would
idea
be
what he's
a
talking about.
Oh. So what's a moth?
Death. If you believe in that shit.
She had the moth tattooed over her bite mark because she was supposed to die. I'm making that connection just now. That's interesting. He's so bad at opening up. You ask her a question while she's eating breakfast, and then you don't elaborate. Yeah, literally, same girl.
He internalizes. Men think and internalize, and they think inside before they talk.
Yeah, but they don't have to, like, walk away from a conversation after someone asks you a question.
They have to think about things first before they speak. It's not...
Not all of them do. I'll tell you that right now. Not all of them do.
They don't. No.
Some of them
But if they want to be smart, they think and process their emotions and their thoughts before they open up their mouths.
The problem is that Joel doesn't ever open up. You have
greater purpose.
Oh,
wow.
That's sweet. She's processing.
Gotta start easy.
Huh. Great. Happy birthday to me.
Come on, binoculars.
Why? There's something out here.
I know, but this is about learning the ropes. So pretend, okay?
Pretend there might be something out
Part of the
here.
rules.
She's like looking down on the ground.
Not gonna spot much if you're looking down.
What?
There's a little squirrel fucking a big squirrel.
She's such a little shit.
Go for Cache Creek.
Infected North Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. Closest we've got.
All right.
I'll be there in
It is
10.
no longer the
Come in and
safest
dig in.
trail.
Go back to Jackson.
No.
Ellie,
What?
it's not safe. Go back.
I'm not your fucking kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
Wow.
Yep. In this situation, can't be splitting up.
She's a spicy.
Yeah, well, she's just like him.
Sure. That's pretty.
Yeah, that looks amazing. That looks like Washington.
Yeah. I
This
wonder
whole
where they
thing.
filmed this.
Probably Canada. They film most shit in Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
This is beautiful scenery. Oh my
I
goodness.
would think. I mean, a rifle is very.
Ooh. Oh! That person is dead.
Don't they have pistols? I would think that's a bit more maneuverable. No, they don't.
Oh shit, Eugene.
Ellie.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's her
Yeah,
husband.
that's Gail's husband.
You clean?
Nope. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That sucks,
Are there any
dude.
more? Are there any more?
Other than me. No, Joe, I gotta go back. I gotta see her. I got things. I gotta tell her.
Oh boy.
This sucks.
This is horrible.
You don't understand.
I do. But we have rules, and it can't happen.
Wait.
It's not set in. It hasn't set in yet.
Bring him back.
Oh boy.
Joel, let him see his fucking wife.
Yeah. It sucks, but like, if you tie him up and keep yourself safe from him,
Get the horses, bring them down the trail.
what is the
I'll
risk?
start walking with him. We'll meet up with
That's
you.
a long ways back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to take forever.
Yeah.
How long does he have?
Joel's gonna shoot him while she's gone.
I promise.
Okay. Promise.
Why don't you radio in and
Hey.
have her come to there?
Yeah, like meet halfway at least. Oh boy.
But as you walk, you're going to pump blood through your system and it's going to enter.
It'll accelerate the
Accelerate the
process.
change.
Yeah. And he's older. He was bit like on his chest area,
Right.
and that's closer to like his heart and brain than like a leg wound. Is Joel purposely he's leading him further away so that Ellie won't be able to get to them.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
He's.
Dude, this sucks.
I need you to not turn around.
No. You can't do this to me.
If you have last words for her, I'll pass them along.
Dude.
For her. No, I need her last words. For me.
He needs his wife.
To see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
That's exactly what anyone would want.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
I see her.
He's gonna kill him. Dude, that's horrible.
That's so sad.
Here's the thing, Joel got to see Ellie before he died.
Radio ahead and let them know. When we get there, I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more.
Wow.
Dude.
It's the right thing to do. Ellie.
She's coming into some realizations about Joel that she does not like.
Yeah. He's much less empathetic.
Yeah. This explains why she had turned against him.
Mm-hmm.
To separate herself emotionally.
Oh boy. Ellie's gonna have an outburst that's gonna make her hate Joel, I think. Because he's gonna twist it some way that it doesn't make him look as
He was
bad.
bit when we found him. And, well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. And, he wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. He wasn't
It's a
scared.
lie. He wasn't scared. No, dude, this is horrible.
And he ended it himself.
No, the gunshot wound won't show that. It'll be through the back of his skull. Oh, God, dude.
That's not what happened.
Oh, here we go.
See, she just made it worse. So if she just...
He begged to see you. He had time. Joe promised to take him to you. He promised us both.
She feels so betrayed by him.
Joel shot him in the head.
Yeah. That was not an appropriate time to say that and confront him. But... like, also, he shouldn't have lied to her and promised her that he wouldn't.
Wow.
You swore.
Yeah. Dude.
That's depressing.
Wow. Okay, so this is the night.
Okay.
So
This
we're
explains-
like getting caught back up a little bit here. Yeah. Well, it's like he promised her and then lied to Gail in front of Ellie, and Ellie's realizing like anything he's promised me or swore to me in the past holds no weight because he was so easily able to lie to me and Gail again. And so it's like she's questioning everything about Joel now.
Yeah.
Did you just say? No. Ellie, hey, no.
You get the hell out of here.
Seth, let's take a walk.
Yeah, she has no trust for him whatsoever.
No. She doesn't want him involved
Which
in her
complicates.
life.
That's why she's angry at herself. She's taking her anger out on herself against Nora and all the other people.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't processed, like, the hurt in their relationship.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't feel worthy of grieving him because she was so mad at him. I love all the extra camera angles that we're getting from his perspective of, like, this first episode, basically.
Yeah. If he would able to just spend some time and talk to her about, like, okay, I can't put people at risk. I can't put his wife at risk.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's coming back.
Well, she'd be lucky to have you.
Such a dad thing to say.
Such an asshole.
Yeah.
Wow.
You lied to me. You looked me in the eyes, and you lied. And it was the same face. The same fucking look. So I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me what happened with the fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done.
Tell the truth.
Come on, Joel.
Could they have made a cure?
Tell her why. You would have had to have died.
Dude.
Did you?
Making a cure would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me.
And I'll pay the price.
Because you're selfish.
Because I love you.
Wow.
In a way you can't understand. Maybe you never will.
Wow. Dude.
They should come. I hope you do a little better than me.
Wow.
I don't think I can forgive you for this. I would like to try.
Wow. Dude. 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 Oh, it's not over yet. Okay.
She's back. Also, again, it does not thunderstorm in Seattle
Dude,
like
it does
this.
not rain like that in Seattle.
No, this is like
That would
Hawaii
be
levels of rain.
Florida. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that was...
Wow.
We didn't really need that little cutscene, but...
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro.
That was intense. That was like...
That was their last...
Joe Pantoliano
Pantoliano.
was the husband.
Yeah. That was their last conversation before he died.
Yeah.
Which is so depressing.
At least she forgave him.
Or tried to.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was like, she was open. Because that... Well, it's obviously eating her up because she's killing people left and right because of his loss.
The hard thing about that conversation and interaction is throughout this whole revenge like path that she's on, not only is she like trying to kill Abby and angry at Abby for killing Joel, but deep down she knows that Joel's actions, the ones that she can't even forgive him for, are the same actions Abby can't forgive him for.
Yeah.
They're so much more similar than she wants to acknowledge.
Right.
And it's hard to feel self-righteous in revenge if you hold the same stance as the person that you're trying to get revenge against. Like,
yeah,
she doesn't believe that Joel should have done what he did, and so does Abby. Abby doesn't believe he should have done what he did.
Yeah. That whole the whole scene where Joel tells the wife, the psychiatrist's wife, about her husband. I'm like, okay. But then like Ellie just completely just blabs the truth, which is like,
blows it up. Yeah.
It's like, that did not help. Yes, it is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're dealing with somebody who is grieving because they've just lost their spouse.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is so
abrasive and like not sympathetic to
Yeah.
Gail, and I think it showcases Ellie's impulsiveness and her lack of thought before acting.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Because-
we've seen in other cases as well. But,
I mean,
yeah.
as this guy, Joel, he's seen a thing or two. He knows that, okay, he's calculating risks ahead of time of like, she could be attacked by her husband and then she could be infected, or he could be infected. And it's just like, it just is this cascading thing of risk taking that he cannot have. He needs to protect the town and the people. And so it's just like, this is impulsiveness by Ellie of just truth. It's like, okay, but truth without love is just, you've got to tamper that. And oh man, that was just brutal. It's like, you just completely ruined that man's reputation in town.
Mm-hmm.
You've ruined this woman's, view of her husband as being a loving, caring person. Obviously he was, but I mean, just like how he ended.
Yeah. It doesn't
life.
like...
It doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, no, it doesn't help the situation. And it makes it more difficult for her to process her grief, because now there's this like, well, I could have said goodbye. He could have said goodbye to me.
Yeah.
We could have had
But
one
he
more
ruined
conversation.
my potential. And that's one of those things you never know, because he could have turned quicker. And
I mean, the walk back, like, he likely would have turned before they ever got back to Jackson. But it's like, you don't know because you didn't try.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a long ways back, and however long it takes for somebody to turn.
Yeah.
It's like, but I would have like radioed Jackson and have her meet up halfway maybe. And, but, that whole thing was just like cringy. And Ellie, I'm not a big fan of Ellie.
No, it's
really drawing a bad light of her.
Yeah.
Just how impulsive she is.
And I think that's... A lot of people, a lot of annoying people have complaints about Ellie in the show because of how she looks. They're like, Bella Ramsey, looks nothing like Ellie. And I'm like, that doesn't matter. But the people who have legitimate complaints are like, Ellie is so much more like just dumb in the show. Like making dumber decisions. Like she does dumb stuff in the game. But she's like...
Mature?
Not mature. It's just like different. She's just a little different in the game. And she has a little bit more like tact than Ellie in the show does. Like when she's talking to other people or involving other people. Ellie in the show is so much more like of a blab. Like she will just say whatever it is right away.
Yeah.
Ellie in the game is a lot more like she holds things close to her heart.
That's the writing, I think, more than it is the character.
Yeah.
Because, or the actress.
It is, yeah. And Bella's doing an incredible job, especially, like, given the amount of hate that she's getting for stupid things like the way she looks. But in the game, you see Joel and Ellie are so much more similar because they just don't say shit to each other. Like, they don't have these big blowout arguments. That's like your frustration
in romantic comedies. Your frustration is like, if you just talked about it, then, of course, then they like roll credits and the movie's over. It's like 10 minutes in. It's like...
And it's like the lying to each other. And it's like...
Just take a minute and talk and have a conversation like they did on the porch where they like, they went deep and they went like...
They hash it out.
And they hash it out. And they're like, okay, I understand. I think what you did was stupid or wrong, and I'm going to try to forgive you, but I can't. It's like, that is a real heart-to-heart conversation that you have with people versus that's wrong and you know
that's not what happened, and like saying that in front of Gail, who's clearly grieving, like her heart is broken, her life is shattered. That's just something that wouldn't Like, if we're looking at, I hate to do this all the time because it's like, well, it's a completely different form of media and it's a completely new written story just based on the game. But it is frustrating to see, like, this character that you love, and it's like, she is smarter about this.
Did that was that
Eugene doesn't, like, Eugene and Gale don't exist in the game.
Okay,
Eugene is like a memory. He's still like this guy who, like, you know, planted weed and, like, you know, was kind of funny and used to be a firefly, but, like, he died of a stroke in the game. Like, there's no Gale, there's no therapist, there's no, like, interaction. So
you're
like
just
this.
It's just putting more depth to the story, depth to the characters, but also, like, it's really driving this wedge between Ellie and Joel.
Yeah. In the game, the way she finds out about the Fireflies is she goes to Salt Lake City. And she goes to the hospital. She leaves Jackson in the middle of the night, leaves Joel a note, goes there herself, finds out what happens. Things. And then Joel catches up to her and they have a blowout fight at Salt Lake. And then they go back to Jackson. Okay. And they don't actually resolve it. Then later, they resolve it on the porch with that conversation. But I do like the way that they portrayed... Yeah, it flows better for the show to, like, have it a little bit more linear, like, in the same kind of pocket. Like, the jumping around a lot is hard, but I think the biggest change with Ellie that frustrates me, because I love Ellie in the game, is this Ellie in the show that's being written is so much less aware of, like, what she's saying, social interactions, what's appropriate to say. Because, like, Ellie does say some shit that's not appropriate in the game, but it's not, like, on this level where it's, like, you know, ruining this woman's grieving with this harsh truth when you could let her believe this lie and hash it out later.
15-year-old would say versus a 19-year-old.
Yeah, there's a certain level of maturity that Ellie in the show doesn't have.
This reckless... dumbass who just says stuff and does stuff that's like you're not taking into account all the things that are going on. Yeah, so good. All right, we're gonna end up. We
have the last episode to go, and I'm
very good.
So nervous for you.
She's nervous.
You're not going to be happy.
She must love me.
Yeah.